What is going on YouTube? Hit it back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at XRP, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the S&P 500, and a few different exchanges in the current coin market cap. Specifically in today's episode, we're really going to be talking about the move that could be coming for XRP. Now, I know I've been talking about this for a very long time, but recently it seems like we finally come down and close the gap on the symmetrical triangle that's forming on XRP. So if you guys are interested in learning how to capitalize the most off of XRP's next movement, definitely make sure to subscribe, watch the video to the end, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions at all, you can DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. Alright guys, so before we jump into the video, hopefully you guys like the way the kind of atmosphere is changing in the videos. I'm definitely trying to make things a little more unique and different as I finally moved into my new apartment. So hence the background is slightly changing. We have a wall-mounted TV right here with the Crypto TV logo. We have some nice RGB lights here that I can change at my leisure to match the mood of the situation. I also have our microphone right over here so that you guys can hear me great. And I do think as of right here, this little sign over here, I'm probably going to put up a neon sign in regards to something crypto or finance related. So definitely make sure to leave a comment down below as to what you think about the background. We're trying to make things a little bit more professional over here at Crypto TV. Otherwise, to jump right into today's episode, we are still doing our giveaway. There is 8 days left. I'm just going to refresh this. It might be 7, but we have just a few days left. Yes, 8 days left for the $200 USDT giveaway. Link in the description down below. You got to be in it to win it, so definitely make sure to check it out so you don't miss out on the $200. Now, to jump right into today's video, yesterday's episode we talked about how XRP is going to the moon, and you shouldn't miss out on the market as there's a good chance we're going to see this breakout happen any minute now. So just to jump right into things, you can see the current coin market cap. It's really Bitcoin that's taking the dominance here right now. Bitcoin, Binance, and some of the other cryptocurrencies are really leading this move right now. Actually, as a quick refresh, you can see 24 hours, we're not seeing the greatest movement. But when you look at 7 days, now that the coin market cap has allowed us to, we have 5.71% Bitcoin in the last 7 days, and some of the other cryptocurrencies are kind of following pursuit, with Chainlink really dominating the market right now. But just to jump right into things, you can see clearly Bitcoin is the coin that's really been taken off right now. You can see usually this is about the first cryptocurrency that's going to do so, with Bitcoin jumping all the way up to, I'd say, $11,375, kind of hitting a stalling point right here. And we can understand why, as there is a clear resistance that is forming right there with this clear this pattern and heading up higher. There's this slight resistance that we're hitting, but we're no longer overbought or oversold on the relative strength indicator, and it's shown us clearly the direction that the market wants to head to. So we clearly see XRP and Bitcoin, specifically Bitcoin, starting to head up now with a slight correction, it seems like right now. But the second we can overtake resistance that we're currently at, there's a very high chance we're going to pump even higher to 11,800. Now, just to extend our reach and to zoom out, we're looking at things now from a long-term perspective. You can clearly see the uptrend that has formed on this currency. And even if we take a small dip back to $11,100, there's still room for us to grow and move up to these higher levels. So I really don't discern or think that we're going to continue to head lower on Bitcoin for right now. And as we switch our focus to some of the other cryptocurrencies, specifically XRP, this is what I've really been paying attention to. I've noticed that we've had to make some multiple different calculations on the coin. We've had to change things up in essence just to capitalize on what exactly is happening within the pattern right now. We've discussed there's been resistances, there's been uptrends, but ultimately it seems like this is pretty much where we're ending our movement. This is on the Bitfinex chart on TradingView right now. We have a clear uptrend that is shown right here with a resistance that is forming as well, and it seems like we're pretty much at the gap here. Now, ultimately, this means, are we going to be breaking bullish or bearish? And it seems like it's going to decide itself probably within the next couple of hours, if not day or two. Now, notice on the other markets that you can see, we do have Bityard pulled up right here. When we're looking at this XRP chart, you can see that there's a very interesting comparison. Now, notice this is XRP to USDT, not to US dollars. That's the difference within these charts. When we look at XRP here, this is comparing it to the US dollar, while on the Bityard chart, this is to USDT. So you can see there's a slight difference, but for the most part, it is showing that there is some sort of uptrend symmetrical triangle forming, and I do believe we're going to continue to head up higher within XRP. Now, notice that XRP is continuing to form itself and slightly, trend higher, which is a great movement. And I'm ultimately pretty much going to shoot out that there's probably going to be a movement back up to its moving average. I really think that we're starting to retest. As you can see, the MACD is forming back down to retest its bottom support right here. But I do believe we're going to continue this pattern and head up to higher levels. I think the way this market is moving is it wants to move back up to its moving average that we retested back in, I would say, where is it? August 17th, not the 27th. Yeah, around August 31st, 27th of 2020. So there's a good chance we're going to continue to slowly trend back upwards, and there's a good chance we could easily hit 30 cents by, I'd say, mid-November to early November. So I do think that we are definitely forming some great movements right now. I do think we are in a bit of a pickle right here, but I think it will resort itself and resolve itself very soon, and I do think we will breach and break to higher levels. Now, I've been using Bityard for the most part to trade XRP, as this does hold the best return on investment. I love the fact that I can now use a demo account to capitalize off of movements here. They give you $100,000 to play around with and kind of test your skills. It's all just for, training purposes, just to teach you guys exactly how well we're doing, to see how well we can trade around with. And once you guys can make some profits off of the demo bot, you can just switch on over to the live charts, trade around with real money and real fiat, and then see whether or not you can capitalize off the movements there. So I've had some pretty good trades back a couple of days ago, and I think you guys should take advantage of it too. I did link it in the description down below if you want to check out Bityard. Obviously, you don't have to deposit your actual money. You can clearly just use the demo account and follow along with our videos and my Patreon, and these are both linked in the description down below. So if you're interested in Bityard, I did link a description. There's been over 100 people that have signed up already, and it's a great support to the channel, as well as it does benefit you guys. So I highly recommend checking it out. But more so, I've really been focused on the way the markets have been moving. The S&P 500 has really shown some very interesting trends. The fact that the S&P 500 is now teeter-tottering once again above its resistance is very interesting. We're pretty much back at what could also be all-time highs for the market. Now, there's a little bit more room to head up higher, but it's very interesting to see this market head back up to higher levels above what appears to be its pretty much capped out high. So I'd be surprised if we can continue to pump higher. We may end up doing so, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see a dip back in the market as well. It just doesn't make sense for us to, after a massive correction back up to the upside, to pump higher than all-time highs. And the fact that we've hit resistances numerous times and this white band has always shown correction, the fact that we're now retesting this once again does almost tell me that we're probably going to revert downwards. I mean, we can easily cap us off right here, or we can close it back down here. It's really up to you. I mean, we can just show you what it is that I'm referring to, that there is a resistance here. If we use the wicks as a means of resistance, that does show that there is potential for correction. We can easily adjust this here if you guys are interested, and just slightly pull this downwards, and you can see what it is that we're now referring to. You can see that it starts like this, and we can clearly show that there is still resistance in its wake, and there is still potential correction that could potentially happen on the markets. So ultimately, I do believe that this is showing signs in our economy of a reversal. I also am seeing some very interesting movements right now within a lot of the other altcoins. Litecoin showing that it's hitting its moving average. Clearly, we can break up higher. I think we are going to continue to break up higher for right now, but I do believe that with some short-term correction, we're definitely bound to move up to some higher levels. So it's a very interesting market. It's very odd the way things are playing out. We had a bearish cross on the moving average that immediately reversed back up, which is now spiking Ethereum to head up higher. So the markets are really all over the place right now, guys. It's definitely a hard, tough market to be trading in right now. The way things are panning out, the way the economy is shifting, it's definitely causing some mayhem in the markets. We're clearly showing some sort of symmetrical triangle. It's harder to capitalize off things in the short term. It seems like long term we've been making more of a profit, but you guys really, in essence, want to just hodl strong, watch the channel, figure out when the best timing is. As you guys know, I am a fairly conservative trader, so it's hard for me to just buy in and watch my money fall away. So I'm waiting for these corrections to happen. I'm waiting for these spikes in the market to happen. It seems like Xrp is bound to do that at some point right now. We've been consolidating slowly over the past couple of days, almost a week now, and it seems like it is slowly coming to an end. So definitely make sure to check this out. I am waiting for a pop above this downtrend right here, and we will be capitalizing off of that movement. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys like the new setup. Definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.